Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zack.
We're back with Star Wars: A Bad Batch, Season 2, Episode 8. Zack, last time, The Bad Batch,
Yes.
It was a great episode, but they did something.
They inadvertently aided by exposing Rampart. They had got the logs, the encrypted logs, off of his Venerator.
Yeah.
But it's his Star Destroyer deal.
Yeah.
So they get them to Chuchi in the Senate chambers.
Yeah.
And just when they think they've exposed Rampart and helped the clones out,
Yeah.
old Palps, they set a little alarm off, and he comes up through the center stage, gives a badass speech.
Yeah, and Ian McDiarmid, you know, he was just great in it. I love that he was back in 9. I wish they would have set it up better outside of the books. He gives one of his best performances in 9 because he's older, and I think that voice being older sounded so good here, too.
Personally, I wish that they had gone the route of bringing Thrawn in earlier and using Thrawn in that sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Versus Palpatine, but it is what it is.
This has been another Star Wars medium where Palpatine would, even though something didn't go according to his exact plan, he would find a way to, he would have some kind of, he'd pull an audible at the line of scrimmage.
Well, at the same time, too, he's
adaptable.
He's such a schemer, and being at that level of play, he probably has to be pretty adaptable because he can't control all the little cogs.
Yeah.
But he can influence the circumstances to where he could have gotten it passed if they didn't interfere. Mm-hmm. Since they did interfere, he also had things in motion, probably.
Yeah, to say, this is why we need to have the defense recruitment bill. This is why we need the stormtroopers. Guys, before we jump in, if you want to see this reaction in its entirety, go support us on Patreon. It's the best way to do it. If not, that's fine. Leave a comment down below. And yeah, we'll see you after.
Like this. Spaghetti western feel, the music and everything.
Yep. According to Sid's coordinates, this is the mine she purchased.
And we're supposed to do what?
Excavate the site for Ipsium. It is tremendously valuable when refined.
Epsom salts.
However, in its raw state, the mineral is highly combustible. Problem?
You see their armor, like it started becoming a little more colorful.
Yeah.
As
I noticed that in the last few episodes.
Yeah.
Tech, we'll mine the Ipsium.
When this whole season they've been more colorful.
Yeah.
Both of us.
You three go. I'll be the lookout.
All alone.
I know.
Sid warned us about poachers in the area. Keep your eyes peeled and call us if you see anyone.
Killed it.
My scans
Kill
are
them all.
indicating a sizable presence of Ipsium. It looks like Sid was deceived into purchasing an already depleted mine. Keep scanning. We'll extract whatever we can. There. Even the slightest friction around it can cause a destructive chain reaction. Then, what do you suggest?
Why? What's with you?
I was thinking about Echo. It's weird without him around.
Yeah. But you'll get used to it.
Omega,
Good advice.
require your assistance.
On my way. Chain reaction explosion. Got it.
She's got a little bit of a tube.
Yeah.
Careful.
I know.
God, I hate punkers.
Yeah.
Especially short ones with purple hair.
Yeah.
That storm's changing course.
The weather patterns on this planet are most irregular. We have what we
I
came
might
for.
watch that tonight.
Let's get
Such a
back
good
to
movie.
our
It's
mission.
fucking great. It's just
Fantastic.
so good.
We were supposed to be on lookout. There was no one there.
Clearly that was not the case.
Not a
There
good
has to be a way
excuse.
to get it back. Right?
Tell me, Rekka, how exactly did you miss our ship being compromised?
Maybe if you hadn't docked it out of view, I would have seen someone approaching.
Well, there was no other suitable landing zone, Rekka.
We can't stay here.
Since we do not have access to long-range communications without our ship, it is our only option.
Let's move.
40 kilometers. How far is that?
Dude, I don't speak.
Havoc 4, this is Havoc 5. Do you copy? Echo? Are you there?
He's too long range. Echo won't pick up our signal.
Especially since he disabled his communication
24
device.
miles.
What? Why?
40 kilometers?
Yeah.
On a sensitive mission.
Seems like an insufficient way to map out the distances.
Oh! lucky. How hard will we hold on a wire like that?
That's really thin wire.
They mastered dust and Clone Wars animation style, I think.
Next time.
What are you carrying?
Fine. There is another mine. 30 meters ahead.
I see it!
We'll blow up and then fucking seal him in there. Looked good though.
So, now we are trapped. And we have lost all of our Ipsium.
Well, none of this is helping. Let's start digging our way out of here. Fine.
I gotta do like an evaluation like every quarter or something.
Yeah.
I,
Efficiency.
Wrecker,
rate.
you really fucked up in these last couple missions here.
Commandeered it.
Well then, how are we gonna track it?
The ship's not important right now. We need to get out of here first.
Quite correct. Besides, it is most unlikely that the Marauder will be recovered.
What? The Marauder's our home. We already lost Echo. We can't lose that too.
Omega, we didn't lose Echo. He's just on a different mission.
But he's not here. He's not with us. We're supposed to be a squad.
This squad existed before Echo was a part of it, and it will exist after. What is your issue?
Omega.
I want to be alone.
I merely stated the truth.
She already knows the truth. That's why she's upset.
They call it a mine. A mine!
Complaining won't make it go faster.
This operation...
He could not fucking budge that big ass stone.
A small amount of Ipsium would be more than enough. Since losing the mineral was my mistake, I will search for any potential extractions within this mine.
That's not the only mistake you need to fix.
Yeah, go check on the kid.
But she said she wanted to be alone.
Look, she's clearly having a hard time adjusting to Echo leaving. Talk to her.
Omega?
Omega.
I'm busy.
I can see that. Are you aware that you are surrounded by enough Ipsium that, if not handled correctly, could take down this entire cavern?
Then you better not distract me.
Better? Love her little accent.
Thought we could use this to blow our way through the cave in.
I came to a similar conclusion myself.
Little help?
This vein appears to be much more pure than what we found in Sid's mine. Perhaps you should extract as much Ipsium as you can.
You trust me to do that?
I am fully aware you are capable of the task.
Grab the empty vials from my satchel. How many are left?
This is the last one.
You know what I'm saying?
Got torque on the old drill.
Omega!
Wouldn't it be the fucking most awful thing?
Fuck yeah, it would be. Yeah, I mean...
Tech, come in. Omega, do you copy?
Affirmative. We took an unforeseen detour, but we are alive.
Where are you?
That is a good question.
Ted, look.
We can use the Ipsium you mine to access it. Hunter, we found an alternate way out, but you will need to retrieve our gear and descend into the aqueduct below. You will come upon us once the rapids eject you over the waterfall. But you must not compromise the mineral vials, or you will perish.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hang tight. We're on our way.
Except we still don't have the Marauder, or a way off this planet, and we can't contact Echo for help.
We do not need help. We will figure out a solution, as we always do.
Everything is changing, and you don't even care.
I am not sure how I should care about change. It is a fundamental part of life.
Echo left. Why doesn't that bother you?
I am aware that you miss him, but we have to adapt and move on. That is what soldiers do.
We're more than that. We're a family. Aren't we?
Well, yes. Yes, of course we are.
Good job.
Then why don't you act like it?
Echo chose a different path, as did Crosshair. I have to respect their decision. Even though it can be difficult to understand, we must carry on. I may process moments and thoughts differently, but it does not mean that I feel any less than you.
See? I wasn't so bad.
That just worked out perfectly, didn't it?
Like a fucking trailer
That is
park.
the spaceport. But there does not appear to be much activity.
Well, there better be some chow there, because I'm sick of rations.
And if they're all standard clone height
Yeah.
of Django, Tamara Morrison is about 5'10", right?
Yeah.
Where
But he
is
might be
everyone?
taller in canon.
It's abandoned.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a while. But
Let's say about 6 foot, though.
Came all
Okay.
this way for
Then-
nothing.
Not
Yeah.
nothing. I can send out a long-range transmission with that array.
I'm tied up at the moment. You'll have to figure it out yourselves.
Sid, you sent us on this mission.
Well, I didn't tell you to get your ship stolen, did I?
Sid, we need your help.
Just like we helped you regain control of your parlor from Roland Durand. And when we cleared your sizable debt with
I
Milady.
didn't ask for a recap, goggles. Alright. Give me a few days and I'll see what I can do.
We don't have enough rations to last a few.
What do we do now?
I mean, you know there's
We'll figure it
wildlife.
out. Like we always do.
What do you think of that one?
Really cool.
Yeah.
I like the planet, I like the setting,
I like the plan too. I like the
the
setting.
character interactions, I like the development because she's trying to process this shit, and Tech's obviously the guy that would be the one to process it very differently.
Yeah, I feel like
Process it as data and not so much as emotion.
in the Bad Batch, a lot of people mistake filler for like expanding the characters and filling in any kind of emotional gaps in the story. And I think it all works really well. I mean, I for the most part, I pretty much really like the Bad Batch. And it actually has one of the top Star Wars animation episodes I've ever watched. And it's coming up, actually. Epsium, some kind of valuable mineral. I don't know.
It's very volatile.
Very volatile, like what I think is called coaxium, which is unrefined hyperspace fuel.
Yeah, it's a hell of a trek in a very volatile environment even. Mm-hmm. Never mind the mineral,
Yeah.
or the ore, whatever you want to call it, but these electromagnetic storms.
Yeah. But anyways, Sid is going to send help in a couple days. We don't have the ship. Some little blue-haired dude took
punker.
it. Some punker took it.
It's a little fucking punker to it.
So, do you think they will get the ship back?
I don't know, because I always think it's cool when things change and they adapt and these situations can grow from it. So it'd be kind of cool if they got a hold of a different ship, but
Yeah.
because it's that important to her,
Yeah.
I think, and you know this is another kid, I feel like we're gonna get it back.
Yeah.
My favorite ship in Star Wars is the Slave One.
Yeah.
Like, I think that thing just looks fucking.
No, I think it looks cool.
I like the way it operates, like the way it lifts off. You know what I mean? And levels out. Like, it's such a fucking cool ship.
Yeah, but yeah, they took those Nubian starfighters, and they, you know, when you stripped it off, when you took the yellow off, it made it one of the coolest things ever.
It was badass when he ended up with it.
Anyways, guys, if you don't want to wait until more conversations and more reactions for the Bad Batch, make sure you go to Patreon to see our early access. If not, we'll see you next Thursday on YouTube. Bye bye.